Okay, I wasn't 100% sure how this would all work, but this is my helicopter. I didn't know if I'd have sound before, but I have sound, and I'm gonna try to fly it around the kitchen a little bit. In my previous video, towards the end there, the battery was dying, so it acts kind of strange when you do that. So I got another battery, fresh charge, should be good to go for a little bit, but I'm not very good at this yet, so I like to wind it up a little bit and just see how it's going to react. I can adjust trim then accordingly. When you yaw, which means just turning the tail around like so, and hopefully you guys can see that. Get away from there. When you yaw, it slows one blade down. Oh, that was a little rough landing. But when you yaw, it slows one blade down in order to pivot. So when it does that, then it either wants to accelerate and try to hit the ceiling or decelerate and hit the floor. So whenever I turn it, then you see that happening. So you got to constantly keep your hand on the throttle in order to keep it up in the air. And right now I've got it tweaked just a little bit. That was really close to ceiling fan. Wow. Okay, that was craziness. I've got it tweaked just a little bit so it just keeps kind of a forward momentum. Wow, I have to say that was probably my longest flight without actually crashing into something. I don't know if you can see under the table or not, there's a broken blade underneath the table that I had to replace. I do real good with scooting it across the floor. And the same thing goes with when you try to And that was the tripod on the camera I just hit, but it didn't hurt anything. I was in the process of shutting everything down. So see though, it's difficult to keep this into a decent hover, and I don't know. I'm sure there's some tweaking I could do. In theory, when I let go of everything, it should just hover, but it doesn't always do that. I get kind of excited and then I hit the wrong switch too, which never helps, especially when you hit the throttle up and the thing wants to go up to the ceiling. Off to the right of the camera, is the fridge, and I think there's a giant magnet in the helicopter. It keeps wanting to go over there. That was quite dangerous. And that wasn't good.